You ready? You ready? Do it.
All right, so we get another look at Israel Adesanya here tonight. Let's see if he can get off to a fast start. He's not a guy that forces the finish. He will tell you as much that he likes to feel things out a little bit early on. He knows his opponent's going to come shooting at those legs. More often than not, short sample size in the UFC, but Israel Adesanya's takedown defense has held up.
Oh, big elbow.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but he's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game, not a lifetime in the UFC, but you see, this is a lifelong strike.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh, he hurt him again. Another one. He's hurt bad.
Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get it. Back to his feet. Oh, big left hand. All right, he's been very clean with his hooks on the feet here. Yeah, it was only a matter of time. You see the referee pausing the action here. They're going to call in the doctor to look at this cut. Might be the beginning of the end here.
I mean, blood all over his face. He's been beat up, battered and bruised. He still wants to fight.
Yeah, that's going to do
it.
No surprise there. The ringside physician has called an end to the fight. You got to preserve the fighter to fight in the future, and that catches two.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
So will Umar Nurmagomedov one day be an undisputed UFC bantamweight champion? As we get this fight started, let's see how he chooses to proceed. He's an outstanding grappler, an accomplished striker as well. But I guess his greatest asset is just fighting on instinct, right? Finding that flow state. Certainly in his last fight, he found it early. The finish materialized. How soon can Umar Nurmagomedov impose his will on the opposition here tonight? Front kick to the body is there. Nice work by Nurmagomedov. Yet again, kick to the body lands. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Oh, and there's the early takedown. Just what the doctor wanted.
Exactly what he wanted to do. You saw it in the training footage. Takedowns are going to be the key. He got one early. He's on the right track.
Nurmagomedov's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. It's starting to show itself. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of looking at it.
Oh, big Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, that's big. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, clean hook there.
He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Well, it's a bloody Saturday, folks. He's really starting to leak out of that eye area, Danny.
Well, he's leaking, John. He's wide open. The eyes are beat up. The guy's taking a beating, and the blood has to be affecting his vision at this point.
All right, so he lands another hook there. He's already landed several. Oh, he's in real trouble now.
Oh!
Seconds winding down in the opening round. Second round, straight ahead. Heading back to the corner now, and however, well, that was a damn.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That eye is absolutely mangled. I wouldn't be surprised to see us get a stoppage here soon.
Yeah, I mean, John, you look at his face. He's been beaten up for a very long time. I could see the doctor coming into the ring, looking at the cut and saying, I've seen enough.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Nurmagomedov's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Oh, another ground strike gets through. Gets back to his feet. Drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands,
you can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Herb Dean calls for the stand-up there.
Wait. Come on.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
1 minute left.
Slips the punch. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, beautiful job to get the takedown late in the round. He is about as conditioned as it gets. He's not looking at the clock necessarily. He's not running clock. All offense all the time.
He knew he was going to wrestle, and he knew he had to wrestle early and often. And right now, this situation...
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous two rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do, and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. With corner, massive grip,
You need to fight now.
and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, same bat time same back channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where that hand is going to be. He's sneaking looks because he's going to find the opportune time to drop that big hook over the top.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Another one!
Big strikes continue to land. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but...
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, so we'll see if Umar Nurmagomedov can get his takedown game going here early. That is not to suggest that he can't realize success on the feet in this particular matchup. Nurmagomedov truly has every skill that you could possibly want for a modern-day mixed martial arts athlete training out of the American Kickboxing Academy. But oftentimes for him, the path of least resistance has been taking the fight to the floor.
And blocks that hard punch.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Doing a real nice job with these leg kicks, trying to slow his opponent down and largely succeeding. Oh, beautiful head movement, slips there.
Another big shot to the head.
Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Big, straight left. Right on the button.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Well, the calf kick has effectively changed the game, and I'm not sure he wants to take too many more of those.
Well, you might consider switching stances or something to try to eliminate that attack from coming in his direction.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job. Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Umar Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again.
That was a slick transition.
Working from the top here. Pretty good ground and pound here by Aldo. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, that eye area is getting blood. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand. What an end to round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got him. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively a lot.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Oh, he's wobbled now. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant...
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that rear naked choke is tight.
It's starting to slide under the... It's going. It's done. Yep.
Oh, how to get out?
He pushed the elbow up, released the pressure, and turned his back down to the mat. Great job and great submission defense by this young man. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, he's not leaking information. He is leaking blood, and a lot of it as his opponent continues to realize success.
I mean, he's finding so much success striking in that area of the face. His eye is so damaged. The blood is pouring everywhere. This has become very, very dangerous for him.
Oh, and now the underhook deep. Nurmagomedov's got...
Oh!
That guillotine is tight! Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
It's getting really hard. Ref has called a break to the action here, likely to call in the doctor to look at that cut, and a lot of blood donation going on right now.
And for as fun as this fight has been, I can only hope that the physician still lets this guy fight. He wants to fight. He wants to continue. Let him go.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on his shield if he's going to go out. Because if he gets to the next round, I'm not sure he'll get to go out again.
All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expect somebody to get it.
Aldo's trying for a submission here. Ooh, that submission looks tight. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here, too.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change. We may get a finish here by triangle. He beat him so soundly.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. Inside leg kick. Although we thought in this round perhaps things would be different, but that is not the case. Kicking is normally his strong suit, but kind of laying back in the cut and waiting for things to happen to him.
It's like taking your best weapon and just putting it away and then going to war. This guy has such amazing kicks, and he's not throwing them. I don't understand what happened. I don't know if something happened in training camp that affected the leg, but something is stopping him from using his best weapon.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt.
Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hop.
All right, so the referee has called for the doctor. This could very well mean the end of the fight.
Yeah, the fight's over. There's too much damage. This fight needs to be done.
And the doctor doesn't care about the fans, doesn't care about your feelings at home. That will do it. That cut calls an end to things, and ultimately it'll go into the books as a TKO, doctor.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, if we had hair, we would dye it blonde as an ode to Charles Oliveira. Tonight, he draws Dustin Poirier, and we shall see if Dustin can pull off the upset tonight and get past a guy who has just run roughshod through this lightweight division.
Has Dustin Poirier made the adjustments to allow for him to go longer against Charles Oliveira? Early in the fight, the stand-up, the power is very evident on the side of Dustin Poirier, but it's the mindset of Charles Oliveira. And couple that with all the great skills, and he is a very difficult out for anyone. In fight one, Oliveira weathered the storm. Can Poirier take his foot off the gas a little bit and go longer in the fight in order to get the victory?
Poirier's uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there. It closed quickly. All-around action here. Charles Oliveira pressing forward, guard high, in constant pursuit of his foot.
Yeah, classic Muay Thai, man. Lifting that knee to draw out your reaction. And if you give him too big a reaction, he will start you with that beautiful left hook. The guy has tremendous power, and he sets up his strikes like not many guys in the UFC, or not many people in the UFC.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, man! This could be it. Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Right hand upstairs. There's a big right from Poirier. Oliveira's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
90 seconds to go in the round. Lands a big elbow there. So 28 total strikes have landed for Dustin Poirier. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
All right, well, that blow is busting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ.
Back to his feet.
Nice block.
Poirier's cheek is just pouring blood all over his face, all over the canvas. That gash is terrible, so bad, he might even get a stoppage here. We'll see. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
Be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
All right, folks, here we go, round two. Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira and Dustin Poirier.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous one.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw...
Oh, and now the victim's in a great position now to dole out damage.
He did a great job of stepping all the way across to get that hip toss. Now look for him to start chasing down a submission.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Oh, big left hook there. Out of range with that one.
Stop,
All right, looks
stop.
like the ref has paused the action here. Oh, he's going to call in the doctor to look at that cut.
I don't know, John. It looks bad, man. It's a bad cut. I don't know what the decision's going to be here. It can go either way. He's looking.
Yeah, this is... Yep, that's the end of the fight.
You knew it was done right away.
So the ringside physician has no choice but to stop the fight. The fans don't like it, but that fighter...
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
As well-versed as any fighter in the game, here is Jose Aldo Jr. back in the octagon. Interesting to see how he'll approach this particular challenge, but you can expect a heavy dose of those patented leg kicks here early.
Big shot to the head. Oh, he lands another shot to the head.
Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Oh, knee strike right to the body. Aldo gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Oh, big knee to the body, man alive.
Beautiful body kick.
3 minutes to go here, round 1.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing it.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Oh, big left.
Oh, nice right hand.
Oh. That knee might have landed there. Oh, huge left. Oh. Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Nice jab there by Yusuf. Oh, good block there. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Ooh, what a punch.
Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again, nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
Nice job by him defensively there. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't need too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Round 2 straight ahead.
Aí, senta aí, respira, relaxa, relaxa.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Oh. Yusuf's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. And that one certainly found the target. Oh, and he found the target again. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Big shots being landed on both sides here. All right, the referee has stepped in here as expected. He is going to call in the doctor to look at what is a pretty significant cut that he's dealing with.
It's a mess. It's completely a mess, and I'd be very surprised if this fight continues.
Well, the doctor doesn't care about your feelings here. That's the end of the fight. And again, when you talk about fighting in the future, you gotta have an athlete's health in mind. I know you hate to see it.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early action here in this round featuring the Nigerian-American Sadiq Yusuf. Actually became a U.S. citizen during the training camp for his fight against Andre Fili at UFC 246. That ended up at that time being his 6th consecutive win. And there is very much a method to the madness of the Lloyd Irvin-trained Sadiq Yusuf. Doesn't force the issue, but believes tonight that he is going to be able to expose this particular opponent and that the finish will, in fact, materialize. Lands a big right hand early. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Nice crack there. Chan Sung Jung presses forward and lands the Korean Zombie, going for it as usual here tonight, DC. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind him.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes, not this gentleman.
And Jung's hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get them, you hurt him. Oh.
Big right hook coming, All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
That's how you defend the single leg. We'll see if he tries to change levels here. Trips his opponent with the ankle pick.
An ankle pick takedown. We're so used to seeing singles, doubles, high crotches. When an ankle pick is hit, you applaud the guy doing the technique.
The 1-2 punch is true. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Nice kick there by Yusuf. 30 seconds to go. Oh, nice punch from the clinch by Yusuf. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yes.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
All right, so there's the end of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts. Hurt him bad. Oh, landed some big shots, too.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his
He's a
opponent.
bloody mess, Shane. He was beat up. The guy has been targeting the eye, and now...
Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Yusuf's back in half guard, very comfortable here. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. 3 minutes now to go in round two. Making all these shots count.
Look at the way he postures up before he throws this nasty elbow.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
All right, stacked guard here. The feet are on the hips. What are you trying to do if you're in top position?
Oh, man, you're attacking those feet right away because you understand that the guy with the feet on the hips, all he has to do is just extend his legs.
Right.
He's a grown man that's pushing you off as you're trying to build into him. Attack the feet with your hands, head, chest, back, lead with your hips, pass the feet, drive your knee forward, try to get the side control.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
Yusuf's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a... All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Block the strike there. Counter on the hook is good. Nice job by Chan Sung Jung. Well, at this point, he's really got to think about mixing things up, change levels a little bit, try to slow your opponent down by working the body. At this point, he's really been a headhunter. Got to mix things up in modern-day mixed martial arts. Nice. Nicely done. As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Oh, we got blood now, folks. Doctor might need to step in shortly. We got a huge situation here. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Single leg takedown.
Gotta be careful here.
You have to fight back.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Yusuf. Man, doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty.
Changing the position. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
Lands an elbow there. Nice job by the Korean zombie. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Yusuf getting worked over. Something fierce here by those hammer fists. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up. All right, so the ref has called a break to the action, and it likely means, yes, he will call in the doctor to look at that cut, which is just leaking all over the octagon right now.
A lot of blood, John, but this is a fight. I mean, guys bleed, girls bleed. It happens in a fight. These guys should be able to continue.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Fans don't like it. An unfortunate ending to a great fight, but you had to do it.
He's disappointed. But, I mean, he got beat up, lived the fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, well, it's been a rapid rise to prominence, of course, for Giga Chikadze as this round gets underway. When he fought Calvin Kattar in a main event to start 2022, he was 7-0 in the UFC, had won 9 straight fights overall. And you got to think eventually he's going to work his way into a championship fight in the UFC. The Kattar fight provided a lot of valuable learning lessons, but he believes he's got a favorable matchup in front of him once again here tonight. Left hand there on the inside. Emmett gets torched by another hook to the head. That was a power shot, no doubt. Well, you're starting to see the damage now, bleeding from his cheek. Oh, nice change up on the tempo there as the hook in the clinch lands by Chikadze. Oh, that's salt in the wound. Lands a huge strike, and then it's going to tell him about it, too.
I told you I was going to get you, and watch me get you. Elbow, lead elbow, yes.
Emmett's got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now.
Big ground and pound.
Emmett's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking.
Emmett's eye now closing up. The ground strikes continue to pile up. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Emmett's in half guard now. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips.
This is a terrible position.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
And yet another takedown by Emmett. Fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or...
Chikadze's going for an arm here.
Look at that, it's tight. This has got to be it.
Oh, he's out!
He actually escaped. Look, I'm going to stop writing these obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Emmett's eye is looking pretty bad at this point, DC. The cut man's going to hustle in there and see if he can work on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Big right hand.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, nice job to block the kick. Just misses with that one. And doing work with the jab. Emmett's caught is...
He's got to try to finish here.
Oh, and the ankle pick to get him down. We'll see if he can capitalize.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice work here on the clinch by Chikadze. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round one, likely the source of that confidence.
When everything is going great, you tend to feel like you can walk through a wall. He doesn't need to walk through a wall. He needs to continue to find the right avenues to land those shots.
Emmett's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Probably my favorite takedown. He got him with the ankle pick there.
I mean, an ankle pick. He hit an ankle pick. You don't see it very often, but when it's done, just like Kel Sanders used to do to me all the time. Beautiful ankle pick.
And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Takedown defense holds up. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Takedown defense is
ready to fight? Ready. Good.
What else can you say about what this man was able to accomplish in beating Stipe Miocic at 39 years old to become a simultaneous two-division UFC champion? DC's still hungry and back for more tonight.
Oh, uppercut. Another punch to the head.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Nice target change and him attacking the body.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's
oh, there it is, baby, the seminal focus.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hit to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished. Oh,
another one.
All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to start to protect it.
Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Oh, nice overhand left.
So he needs to mix it up. He needs to start kicking more.
Oh, some nice boxing chops there from Daniel Cormier. We talk so much about the wrestling. Don't sleep on those hands.
Yeah, but it's...
Right technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots, and if you take one of them, if in the night, that one landed right on the spot. Big right hand.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, Shane.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up, and now this cut has become a real hit.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Final seconds of round one. Overeem swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. All right, that is it for round one. Cormier's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably... All right, here we go now with the start of round
Ready
two.
to fight?
And there you are, DC. Daniel Cormier. And that man, the Reed, Alistair Overeem. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing...
All right, good back and forth action, but they pause things here, DC. They're going to call in the ringside physician and take a look at what is a nasty cut.
Well, he's got to check on it, because you don't know if the fighter's going to be able to continue. Fighters always want to fight, but it's up to the ringside physician to tell them if they're capable of it.
All right, that is going to do it, man. These fans are heartless.
I knew he was going to stop it. You could have let the guy...
You ready? You ready?
All right, we are ready to go here at the start of round one for this stand-up only event. So grapplers need not apply. We outlined the rules off the top, but here's your refresher. No grappling of any type. We also point out fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the ground. Let's see if the combatants play by the rules here as our first round gets underway.
Drives the shin into the rib. Great body kick. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking move.
I mean, they're stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
I need you to pay attention.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here.
26 total strikes have landed for Max Blessed Holloway.
They're so evenly matched, they're going tit-for-tat.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Watch the referee right then and there has called a stop to the action. It looks like he's going to call on the doctor to look at the cut, and it is a pretty significant one, DC.
Well, he's bleeding a lot, and the blood is going into his eyes. It's very difficult for him to see right now.
Yeah, that's going to
stops him.
No surprise there. The ringside physician has called an end to the fight. You got to preserve the fighter to fight in the future, and that cut just too big for him.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with this highly anticipated stand-up only event. You gotta play by the rules here. There aren't a ton of them, but there is no grappling of any type, either on the feet or on the ground. Fighters cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor as well, so that bears watching here as round one gets underway. Oh, that's a big hook there.
Big elbow. Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Oh, nice elbow. He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Big power shot there. Holloway's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Good body kick from Max there. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
25 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch it.
Flying through the air, and he lands the knee. Yet another big knee. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end this far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponents.
I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Holloway's cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Man, there's so much blood on the canvas. Yes, and now the referee steps in to call on the doctor. I think I can actually see his gum line. There's a hole in his cheek.
I mean, the cut on the cheek is bad, but it also is the swelling that accompanies that cut that is going to cause this guy a lot of problems.
Yeah, that'll do it. I don't need to see the teeth through the side of his face. That's going to be the end of the fight, and athlete will live to fight again, but certainly a disappointing conclusion to this one. Here is Bruce Buffer with...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with this stand-up only fight. You guys got to play by the rules. No grappling or wrestling of any type. Also, you cannot do follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see who the last man standing will be tonight. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Massive right hand. Hook attempt now blocked, though, by Holloway. Sets a blow right there, but he's dropped.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, maybe he'll look to set up that hook again. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area. Oh, big right. Back to the feet. Big right hand there.
Do it.
All right, here's Paul Bear-Jew Craig back on the proving ground here tonight. Let's see how he chooses to approach this stylistic matchup. Craig is sort of an underrated striker, but you know what his bread and butter is. That is his ground game. As good a submission artist in terms of finishing fights as we have in this UFC light heavyweight division. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Craig. High amplitude elbow here is blocked. Oh, connects with another uppercut. so that's been the weapon of choice, and he went back to it there and lands.
Over and over again, he has thrown that punch, and it's because he feels comfortable there. He does not feel like his opponent can return anything because he's popping his head up every time he lands that nice uppercut.
Heavy kick downstairs. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Gotta think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's gonna go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
Left punch is clean, followed by a right. Well, his uppercut has been borderline lethal here.
He's got him hurt. He's got to start looking to finish.
Oh! Slips. Under 2 minutes to go in the round. Effective use of the jab there by Crane. Oh, that right eye's looking really swollen now. All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Right on the button.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Stop,
All right, referee is
stop.
going to step in here and likely call on the doctor to check out that swelling around the eye. Defensively, he has had a very hard time tonight.
Well, and it's gotten worse because the moment the swelling started, his spirit tells him to keep going forward, but he's getting pieced up.
That'll do it. Fighter trying to state his case, but he's not going to be passing any vision tests tonight. TKO via doctor stoppage, sort of an anticlimactic ending to that.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Oh, how good is it to see Nick Diaz, the pride of the 209, back in the octagon tonight. Unfortunately, inactivity has become part. Oh, Souza's got it. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. All right, Joey, let's go with the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Oh, he's got it!
Oh, he got out, Jim.
He did a good job. It looked like he was attacking the arm to set up the triangle, but he recognized the triangle is much more dangerous. So he rolls to his back, gives up the mount, which is not great, but it's much better than being stuck in a triangle choke.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, tags him with the over.
He's hurt bad here. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing it with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw a combination.
Diaz now lifts the body. Oh, Diaz's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Kickboxing 101. Oh, nice work with that.
Oh, he got him again. Now he's backed up.
he's going to flap the gums a little bit.
Flapping the gums, he's dancing. Wow.